Well, hello there, fellow Dino Geeks. I hope this video finds everyone well. Tonight I want to do something a little bit different. I want to do a video talking about a specific type of dinosaur and how a particular art project came to be. I started it, but the very talented Travis Stevens finished it out and made it so much better than I ever could have. The dinosaur that I'm going to show you is a project all about this dinosaur. You pronounce it however you want, Regaliceratops, but either way, the upper half of the skull was found in 2005, and then it wasn't until 2015 that it was named, and when the headlines came out, it was called the Hellboy dinosaur. Now, if you've seen any of the Hellboy movies, you know that he does not have a bunch of horns. He has two horns coming out of his forehead, which he consistently grinds down to stumps to look more human. So the idea of this ceratopsian with all of these horns and speculative spines on the back here, well, this just doesn't look like Hellboy with a crown of plate type bone sticking off the frill. And so I don't know if enough people complained about the name choice, but the articles, it seems in my memory, changed to say that it was called the Hellboy dinosaur because it was so hard getting it out of the ground. They were having to dig it out of a cliff near a trout spawning place, so they had to make sure they didn't damage the environment, and the stone they pulled out of was very, very difficult. What you're looking at here on the turntable is the 2018 Safari Limited version, which is very cool because they have so many of these newer ceratopsians. And then of course a lot of folks have in their collection the roaring, growling, Jurassic World version here, which is a lot of fun. Looks neat on the shelf. But again, I was a little frustrated that it didn't look more like Hellboy, so I had this idea that I would create my own version. And so I grabbed one of these. This is a Jurassic Park Jr. Triceratops. If you don't have that set, I suggest you highly begin to hunt these down. They're very cute, very neat ideas. There's Triceratops, there's Brachiosaurus, there's Iguanodon, which is interesting, and the raptors and the Dilophosaurus. There's an Archaeopteryx, there's a T-Rex adult and a T-Rex Jr., a Parasaurolophus. There's some others. I'll do the line sometime. But I happen to have an extra one of these. And as I was looking at it, I thought, what would it look like if I took and sawed down those two big brow horns and perhaps turned it red, and then changed the foot to look more like Hellboy's stony looking hand, right? So here's what happened. Move this out of the way. So here's what became of that idea. I sawed down the horns. I gave him his stone foot or arm or hand, but the belt is all Travis Stevens. He custom made that. The paint job I gave it just did not work. Some of y'all may have seen some of the things I painted. Probably not on the channel because I'm a little too embarrassed to show any of it. But Travis took this on and made the belt, and he got the insignia perfectly and gave him his trademark cigar here, the eyes, the paint. This thing looks like it just came out of an animated short, and he did a great job. If you're going to have a Hellboy name on a dinosaur, this is what you should have, not this. Big difference, right? And so I just thought I'd take a few minutes of your time that you were willing to give up and show you this incredible piece. Travis will have his own artist spotlight soon and very soon. He's made some really, really neat things that are in my collection. But for tonight, I just wanted to share with you what I think is a much more appropriately named Hellboy dinosaur. Thanks for watching.